right now I worry about my industry because everybody pulling on agenda and my industry goes south. For example, a couple years ago, when real estate agents sell homes overpriced and and everybody paying about 50, 100,000, nobody complain.
Yeah.
Now, uh, homes hit like a crisis because if you see quality very bad, and what it is, like if you're talking about R value, uh, and between you and outside, it's only R13 or R15 insulation, half-inch OSB or plywood, moisture barrier and vinyl siding, and maybe hardy planks.
Right.
And everybody worry about mold and another problems. We're supposed to create reforms and change whole industry. Look at Western North Carolina, also Outer Bank, houses swimming away, houses just destroy.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and excited to have someone on today that has 30 years of experience when it comes to being construction and a builder. This guy is a structural engineer. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to build. He knows how to build things to make it safe. And I'm just excited for you guys to get a chance to just listen to how he does what he do. Of course, peeking through his lens, through his experience. And so I want to introduce you to Mr. Sergey Kesel. Mr. Sergey, how you doing today?
Okay, fine. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for being on, man. And so listen, like I said, I want you to take us into your world. I want to see things through your lens. And so tell us, what it is you're mainly focused on these days. If you want to tell us a quick origin story about how you got started, I'll leave that up to you. We love origin stories. And so if you want to tell, a little bit of how you got started here in the United States, and then also where you're located. So listen, the floor is yours, Mr. Sergey. Take us into the construction and the building world.
Yeah, I'm located in Raleigh, North Carolina. And what it is, before I moved Raleigh, North Carolina about 18 years ago, I used to be a custom home builder in state of Michigan. And it's a huge difference between Midwestern and South. And right now I worry about my industry because everybody pulling on agenda and my industry goes south. For example, a couple years ago, when real estate agents sell homes overpriced and everybody paying about 50, 100,000, nobody complain. Now, homes hit like a crisis because if you see quality very bad, and what it is, like if you're talking about R value, and between you and outside, it's only R13 or R15 insulation, half-inch OSB or plywood, moisture barrier and vinyl siding, and maybe hardy planks. and everybody worry about mold and another problems. We're supposed to create reforms and change whole industry. Look at Western North Carolina, also Outer Bank, houses swimming away, houses just destroy. And
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
when I talk to legislators, try to talk to legislators, they don't want to do nothing about. They even block my phone number and threat me to arrest if I show up in legislating bill. Try to bring some concern about my industry. And also somehow in North Carolina, it used to be governor appointed people managing my industry because they represented government. Right now, Builder Association and Real Estate Association took over, and they go to straight to legislator. And by the way, they sponsor the same legislators and create the problems. And people like me with individual license can even have a voice. It's supposed to be stopped. Licensing board, if I talk to licensing board about problem, because I have a couple speeches over there, and they shifted to legislator. Legislator don't want to answer any questions. They call security. And if I have a building committee, it's my rights as a licensed builder, talk to my committee and solving any problem if I have some input. No chance in North Carolina. If you compare at the same time, Midwest, Michigan, I used to live in Kega Harbor, Michigan. And what it is, used to have a structural engineer. If you have any questions, homeowner, builder, investor, anybody can come in and have any ideas. And you working on design, also ideas, and structural engineer help you out. And no question asked. If somebody wanna build something, no problem. He have appointment with a structural engineer. Structural engineer give some inputs, give some ideas, and no problem on inspection, and you move forward with your project. Right now, no structural engineer, nobody to talk to. It's a big changes because look like structural engineer very expensive, and I worry about my industry. Also, I'm a small investor. I have a few properties. And sometimes I discover so many problems. If we want to fix it right way, it costs you money. And also, city try to give a hardship to builder, homeowner, and investors.
Yeah.
Big time because inspector, what he can do, he can stop your project without any reason. If you ask him questions, he don't have enough knowledge to explain to you, but he have a lot of power to go after you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And well, I guess for money used to be very balanced. Houses used to be affordable. When I moved to North Carolina a long time ago, you can buy a house for maybe like 25,000.
Yeah.
If you're calculating, you can do return on investment during 3-5 years, because houses were cheap. You invest some money, and after you finish your, for example, after your investment, you have return on investment, and your house can be paid off. Your investment can be paid off during 5 years. After 5 years, you can have a clear profit. Right now, house is so expensive. Same junky house is so expensive you can't even afford, which is like I don't even know how these houses can be appraised for value up.
Yeah.
Because right now houses go down, depreciate, and rotten, material very bad, and the city appraisal appraise houses so high and bring cost up, which is make difficult for homeowner, investor, and builder move forward.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. I know things are not like they used to be. The materials that people use to build is not like how it used to be. And so I hear you, and I'm glad that you're talking about this and giving a voice to it. I want you to take us deeper into the mind of a builder. You have 30 years of experience, so I know you've built a lot of different things.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I want to know, is there moments when things got real? Maybe when things went sideways, maybe when the building wasn't going the way you expected it to go. Are there stories like that in your experience of times when something went sideways and you had to pivot fast?
I can tell you what is the problem right now. In North Carolina, used to be $30,000, no license, no knowledge, no continuing education. While, for example, state of Michigan, they have a maintenance alteration license. Without license, you can do a project in Michigan, $600 material included. If you want to be a macho man, you're supposed to pass maintenance alteration license. In North Carolina, $30,000, no license, no knowledge, nothing, no continuing education. And couple years ago, legislator upgrade up to $40,000. Same time, they make it continue education for builders every year, while code and regulation change every 6 years. Pretty much they scamming builders for 5 years. Why they and also licensed board for general contractor, they told me they not lobbying any law, but guess what, during COVID time they lobbying law because they want to have an extra income. That's why continue education on the spot. For example, if I sit on continue education, I have a 30 plus years experience with the beginners. What do you can tell me? Look, nothing new. It's a wasting time. If you want a real law, and same time people work under $40,000, no continuing education, no liability, no knowledge, nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a create like a big problem. Also, I can
yeah,
tell you, in North Carolina, builder don't have any hands-on experience. They have a seminar only one day seminar, and also builder supposed to study on his own. It's not McDonald's
absolutely.
drive-by. In one day, you can be just genius and no construction. I can tell you that one. In Soviet Union,
Yeah.
I spent 4 years study construction, and also when I moved to United States, 1987, in 88, because I left 87, and what what,
Hmm.
what it is, like first I started with field hands-on experience on the field. I supposed to spend couple thousand hours before application for exam. Have
Yeah,
a field experience. In North Carolina, it's zero. And right now we have a two type of scammer. So, a scammer who work under $40,000 and legal scammer who represent a builder who only have a one-day seminar, no hands-on experience, and state gives them a license scamming people. How far we
yeah,
can go on this? And nobody want to listen to the problem. Nobody want to
yeah,
create reforms, because North Carolina is ruined right now. Western North Carolina have a problem. Houses swimming away. Out of bank on the shore, houses just fall apart. For 1 month, we actually lose 17 houses. Just fall down. That's it. And when I try to visit legislator, I don't want to mention name, and everybody know him. And by the way, he only have a limited residential license, which is expired 2014. And all legislators pray on him. Only residential, by the way. I have a commercial, residential, and industrial unlimited license. He have a limited license. and everybody praying him. And he told me, we need something major in North Carolina before we consider moving forward. Western North Carolina a lot of people died, a lot of people lost houses, and nothing happened. Do you know why? Because they don't know what to do. Because I
Yeah.
already have like a reform list. I try to submit it to a lot of legislators, try to set up appointment. They block my phone number, threat me to arrest, and also nothing done for people.
Yeah, yeah. Now I hear you, man. And again, I'm so glad you're bringing light to this. So, Mr. Sergey, let me ask you, what's next? Like, what's the next real goal for you? What are you looking to accomplish, sir?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
I'm looking for accomplish. I hope we will have a reform in North Carolina, and what it is, I was lucky because I bought my property, investment property, reasonable cheap. Since I don't need any inspections, I don't need any structural engineer, I don't need any extra expert like another investor supposed to have. I can give an offer on the spot and moving forward. But a lot of people just can't do that. And I hope like a real estate and builder association lobbyists are pushing a regulation which is blocking investors, builders, and homeowners, because homeowners are responsible for everything, and investor as well, and builder as well. And what it is, and we need some reforms. And I can tell a couple years ago, a legislator approved new grow lumber. It means a long time ago, they harvesting lumber supposed to be 50 years old, and lumber is mature and strong. Right now, they harvesting lumber only 20 years old, and
Yeah,
the ring inside the lumber not strong enough to hold even nails. It's a junk lumber, and you can't even offer quality service if you don't have a good material to work with.
yeah, yeah. No, I definitely hear you. You're right. The material is everything. If you don't got good material to work with, and especially you as a builder, I know you don't want to build with no crappy materials. So I definitely hear you. Let me ask you this. What kind of relationships have you formed? Do you have any allies that is fighting with you when it going against a legislative and the different things that you're going against? Do you have any kind of allies that's fighting with you?
I can find nobody. See, but problem is, I already told you before, a builder only study one day in North Carolina.
Yeah,
Inspector, pretty much in the same boat. Some only builder whom I can talk about problem and issue who come over from another state, have a license from North Carolina and another state. They study, they discipline, they have a hands-on experience, completely different program, because in some state like Florida, Michigan, New York have their own building exam programs. In
yeah,
North
yeah,
Carolina, under umbrella, and actually North Carolina exams uh, uh, built in California. California, what have to do with North Carolina? We're supposed to make a reform like a Florida. For Florida, only took months and a half for reforms after hurricane. North Carolina, we have like a Hurricane Helene, and a lot of homes destroyed and still no reform. Do you know why? Because no knowledge. Legislators don't know what to do, and builder knowledge so limited, they don't even know how to solve a problem and moving forward. Well, when I talk to some local builders, they turn around and go away. Same with inspector, because they can keep up on professional level communication. This is the
yeah,
biggest problem. And we
yeah,
still build this 2x4 and OSB junk material and save for top dollars. Now house is so high, it's unaffordable. I believe it's a scam. It's supposed to be under control. We have alternative material, but problem is builder never study all of this. builder don't know how to design. And also, if you want affordable houses, I can give you advice from experience. You're supposed to include cheap alternative material in the code book, and builders supposed to study this material. And after that, yes, it can be houses can be affordable. Not 2x4 and OSB, which is cost right now stick built framing about $300 per square foot. It can be like $30 per square foot, $40 per square foot. Only problem is builder never study. They don't know how to use it. That's why we can move with the progress because actually lobbyists hold the progress.
Yeah.
Because they only pushing, for example, junk material. For example, OSB, it's not even structural component, but everybody sell it. If you go to Home Depot and Lowe's, you can even find, sometimes even problem to find plywood. Everybody sell OSB, but it is not structural component. If you want to change for something good, for example, masonry, ICF blocks, M2 system, Vero system, talking about like ICF blocks and concrete. It's a good system and everything. But the problem is some company who sell junk supposed to be out of business. But for a company who sell a junk, better to bribe a lobbyist and move on with the product than, give up and admit it. Yes, we sell a junk, we have to do something about it. It just, from my honest opinion, we're stucking because people lazy, moving and fight for own rights.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I hear you, man. Again, I'm so glad you're here talking about this. Thank you for coming through and giving voice to the issues and the concerns. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe learn more about what you're doing, how can they reach out to you, Mr. Sergey?
Yes, my phone number is 919-295-4160. I'm not a lobbyist. I try to fight for homeowner rights and for kids' future. Make sure how home prices can be under control. And when you pay for something, if you want to actually leather bag, nobody sell you a garbage bag for same price as a leather bag. But it's supposed to be take under control, supposed to be reformed, supposed to be quality building materials. Make sure if you pay for something, make sure it's worth it. And price is supposed to be under control. And we desperately need construction reform and give it to my industry, to governor appointed people who have an on the board structural engineer, have an architect, commercial and residential builder. Right now, a legislator, maybe somebody have a residential license, but they're not structural engineers. If you bring like a topic, professional topic, they don't even know how to solve a problem. That's why we can move on the progress, because lack of knowledge. And absolutely, it's a lot of issues, I can tell you, and we have to solve it.
Yeah. Well, listen, again, Mr. Sergey, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your perspective. I'm sure someone that's listening to this is going to take value from it and maybe even reach out to see what the difference that they can make and kind of help join in with the fight. And so, Mr. Sergey, again, man, I thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay.
Anytime, if somebody want to reach me, I have a lot of information. I investigated this issue for 3 years. And I can be input. It's affect all United States, not only Michigan or North Carolina, because everybody lives somewhere. It doesn't matter your political view. It doesn't be, because everybody lives somewhere. We need take homes and quality under control.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, listen, there he is, Mr. Sergey. Thank you so much again for being here. And listen, everyone else, listen, you've heard it. You got value out of this conversation. And if you have, just go ahead and subscribe. That way you will not miss people that we bring on that's just, just giving us great value, great content. So again, thank you, Mr. Sergey. Really appreciate you. And to everyone else, we will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.